Litty app.
Hello.
You was on there.
Oh, what?
You had a lot of good reviews though.
I did. I was surprised.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life.
From Fresno's elite venue, MIA Nightclub, I'm your host, Matt Woods. This is my co-host, Dominic Love, and this is the Sip and Talk interview show. Today, we have two exciting special guests who have left a lasting impression on Fresno's nightlife community. They are recognized for their exceptional event organization and DJing skills, as well as their positive impact, which has led to numerous packed events throughout the Central Valley. They are also the visionaries behind the highly successful I Love R&B Night at the Rose, a beloved event in Fresno known for its old school vibes and safe and vibrant atmosphere.
Let's give a warm welcome to DJ Alex and Litty Mike. So, tell me about how you guys became friends and what brought you guys together as the Litty Tunes.
It's like a 3-part question.
Yeah, that's a 3-part question for sure. For sure.
We became friends through a mutual friend. He went by the name of Scorpio. So I want to say we became friends, honestly, just going out.
But yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I had graduated, I started going to Switch.
Right.
I believe he was like a year older than me. So we kind of went there. I had a friend, Scorpio, who I met, who was also like, I think he was your best friend at the time, right?
Yeah, he was my best friend.
Yeah.
Right.
So ended up connecting us together. We were going out, and then we kind of clicked.
Okay. I mean, shit, friendship is everything, especially when you don't know somebody and you're going into it knowing someone totally different, and but also too it matches the same vibe that you have
Yeah.
when you're going out when you're doing other things, So, but what made both of you get into hosting and doing DJing events throughout the Fresno area?
Well, that was actually my idea.
Okay.
So, basically, shout out to the guys out in Oakland, my guy Mill, all of them. They had like a big DJ group out there. And originally he had an event that he had to DJ, he couldn't make it. And I had always like played around with the sticks, whatever. We call it the sticks, the controller. Right. And so one day he needed me to DJ for him. So I'm like, all right, I DJed tonight and I had such a great time. It was like, I didn't know DJing was this fun.
Right, yeah.
And so I went out to Oakland and I seen these dudes out there and they had like a big DJ group. It was like 5 of them. And I forgot what it was called, but they throw events every weekend, right? But it would always be lit because it was 5 of them.
Right.
And so I came back home and I'm like, yo, I seen these dudes out there, whatever. Had a big old party, blase. We should start up our own group, And so from then on, at first he was a little skeptical, whatever. And then I just hit him with the name. I'm like, let's do Litty tunes. You be the tunes, I'm the Litty.
Right.
And he was like, all right, let's do our first one. We do our first party. And
What was your guys' first party?
We did a Halloween party. Yeah. And the story behind that is actually crazy. Should I say it on camera?
Yeah, you can say it.
I can say it on camera. So basically, we actually got a lot of like negative feedback from that party.
Was that one the one on the west side?
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the original name of the party?
Oh, you guys had, I think you guys had like the Jason mask on the flyer or something.
You remember what else was on there?
No, my memory ain't that good.
This was around the time when the Jeffrey Dahmer film had come out.
Okay.
And we made a big old flyer called The Return of Jeffrey Dahmer. And literally, oh my gosh, we got so much give back. My boy, well, I don't think I could say that, but one of my people let me know some serious stuff was going down because we named the party The Return of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Disclaimer, we never watched the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
We never watched it. We just knew it was a scary movie.
It was viral.
You're thinking promo, trending. We're like, all right, let's see him.
So, for real.
Let's find out, he was eating,
black people.
Black homosexuals.
Gay black people.
So the black gay community, they didn't like it. So the party almost got shut down.
It was calling up the city hall.
We're getting calls from the city. Yeah, everything. Like, you guys have to
That's
shut
crazy.
this party down.
That's our first party. Yeah.
Oh,
800 people.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Speaking of controversy, Alex. I already know where this question is going.
You might want to take a sip.
You might want to take a sip for this one.
Straight to it.
So I was in the nightlife a lot. So I went to a lot of you guys' events, especially at Bobby's on a Tuesday night. That was my spot.
Okay.
So why did Bobby's block you?
If you want to say.
Block you.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That's a two-parted answer. I really, I genuinely don't know. I have an idea, and then I have what they told me.
Right.
Okay.
What they told me is, oh, we didn't know you were blocked.
Right.
The second idea I have, I used to DJ there with Marcus Anthony. Which
Shout out Marcus.
Okay.
Shout out Marcus.
There was an altercation that happened. Wasn't really a part of, but I was a part of. And ended up kind of like shutting down that whole night.
Okay.
You know, I think it was like a mutual who I know was there, had an altercation because they're associated with me at the time.
Right.
You know, happened. So I think that's why I got blocked.
Was it because, was it that, did they still want to work with you after they blocked you? They didn't want to work with you, period? Okay.
How'd you get them to unblock you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Being a pest.
being a pest. Yeah, me, I'm petty. When I'm petty, I'm funny. So literally, I don't even know how it had happened. We were talking about doing something about it. I'm like,
it's not as big as you guys are getting. They were like, I want them.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna block them because
we had talked about doing an event there, and I'm like, oh, let me try to DM them.
Right.
Came to find out I was blocked. I'm like, okay, so I just walk up in Bobby's one random Friday. I'm like, hey, I'm blocked. Like, do y'all know why? No one can answer my question. So I'm like, shit, let's have fun with this.
Right.
So I think I ended up making a video on my story like, oh, help me get Bobby's to unblock me. I'm having people tag Bobby's. I even wrote a review on Google saying, hey, I'd love to give you guys 5 stars, but I'm blocked. Yeah, I'll give y'all 2, but if y'all unblock me, I'll go back to 5. After that, that's when the owner finally called.
This is definitely gonna go viral.
Yeah.
Mike, did you know that that this will have a impact on the city what you guys are doing right now? Did you know that it will be a major impact?
Like what we're doing right now, or like you're saying like the DJing stuff and all
Just the hosting, the DJing, what you guys accomplished throughout your time being together, have it changed, the lifestyle, have it changed, what you guys do on a day basis, or on just the future wise, like you guys,
Honestly, no, I didn't. When we first started, you're saying when we first started, correct?
or just overall, like
When we first started, for me, I genuinely was just like, we just having fun.
right,
And I feel like I'm real big on opportunities. And I feel like when something's placed in front of you, right, it's that's God telling you that you should taste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just for me, it just seemed like something that I didn't really have a future plan for it or see where it was gonna go.
It just came.
Yeah, I just knew we were both good people and we wanted to do the right thing,
Right. Yeah.
That's where we're at.
That's cool. It's a lot definitely in Fresno to, make a major impact. The impact that you guys have been making in the city for what you guys have been doing, not just the DJing and the hosting, but just the influential impact you guys are making throughout the city.
Yeah.
Through, community events or just working with other people, as I seen you guys, this is actually my first time seeing you guys and meeting you guys. But also too, you guys have influenced so many other people that want to do DJing or want to do host events. What are some
Or gave people the platform as well. Appreciate it.
But that's something major, especially coming from the city, especially coming from individuals, Black individuals that Black men that have are trying to make change in the city and trying to do positive things in the city and stuff like that. DJ Alex, has it been overwhelming to see so many people trying to book you guys and to get you guys to go to the party or get them to go to the party? Like, it hasn't been like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do this party today, but I could do it.
Yeah. I think in the beginning when we first started and when our notoriety and like what do I say? Kind of like how big we started getting. At first it was kind of overwhelming because we were getting hit from this person. Oh, let's work together. Oh, come to this. At first it was overwhelming, but once we kind of got the hang of it, you kind of learned the discipline, I guess, and what to accept and what not to accept. So it was overwhelming at first.
Yeah. I could see because y'all be busy, boy. Every event I see it's y'all hosting or one of you guys is at this event, one of you guys is at this event, or but I like that because it's just we need that. We need good events that it's not about the drama, it's not chaos. Because if we're all from Fresno, we know where what it could be and stuff like that. But it has its days when, it gets wild.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
for sure.
but there's never an event that is just positive. You can go have a good vibe, have a good time.
Yeah.
And you guys definitely made that happen for the city and stuff like that. So,
Thank you.
yeah, hell yeah.
Woo-woo.
Right? For real.
Congratulations to y'all.
No, definitely.
Okay, so my question is how did you guys make it happen with working together? Because two men have a hard time working together. Sometimes they break apart. We have a lot of groups that in Fresno that have broke apart. How do y'all adapt with talking to each other and working together? Do y'all get along?
We know you guys
how do
fight
y'all-
for sure. You guys,
Yeah,
it's like a brotherhood. You guys are
Yeah.
brothers.
y'all look at each other like brothers. How does it work? Because you guys been successful for a long time for
Thank
a
you.
friendship.
Right, definitely.
I would say honestly, it all started with like the foundation. A lot of times when people go into business, right? Going into business, say I go into business with a random person, we don't really have a foundation to go off of. It's just you're you, I'm me, and we're gonna try to make this work. But I
Right.
think the thing that really helped us was before we went into business, I already looked at him as kind of like a brother, So it's like when you're doing business with your brother or with somebody that's super close to you, you kind of like I could give him a whole bunch of money right now. I wouldn't expect him to steal nothing from me. And I think the same feeling is vice
Right.
versa. So
Yeah.
we just have that foundation and that
Of
level
loyalty.
of trust and loyalty to the point of where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, and we're both good people, like
Right,
genuinely.
right.
So it's like at the end of the day, I feel like good people do good business.
Yeah, definitely.
And as long as we just keep our priorities and our values, I think that's really the main way
Right,
how we
yeah.
kept it
Yeah.
going.
I mean, that's cool because, like I said, brotherhood is everything.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know a person and you go into knowing a person and get to know who they are and what they're doing. We match each other's energy.
Exactly.
That's the most important thing because there's not a lot of people out here that we match.
And we don't do it for the money too. That's a big
Right.
thing, bro.
Definitely not
People
about the
that's
money.
doing-
Yeah.
When you're doing it for the money,
It don't
even
never work
though-
out.
It never works out.
It never works out. It's always problems. You guys are always arguing. It's
Yeah.
always something. I mean,
me and him argue.
We argue.
I'm pretty sure.
No. Like, if you know us, she probably know. Like, we agree about 10% of the time, and 90% of the time is when we're
Right.
arguing or
Oh,
disagreeing.
man.
But the thing with us is like, and I think I've always valued it, is like, even if we don't agree, that certain type of trust, or like, okay, I might not agree with you, but I trust
Right.
what you feel and how you think this could go. So I
Right.
think that's where we kind of are able to.
Oh,
That's what holds us together. I
Right.
think that trust and loyalty.
That's cool. I
goes
mean,
on long.
that's important.
Very.
Definitely. That's definitely important.
I got the hot questions y'all ready.
Uh-oh.
You got the questions for you.
You want to give any more easy ones?
I mean, I'll get one before you give out the.
All right.
So we know you guys are in the gym. You guys, we know you guys are trying to get built, fit, and get ready. How has that journey been throughout that time of getting to the gym and getting yourself back healthy, and also too, like I said, you guys are influential, so you guys are inspiring other people to do the same thing and to be positive, to be more healthy.
Macho man, you answer. Muscles out.
I feel like at the end of the day, for me, and I've kind of like gone down different paths with this answer. I feel like at the end of the day, we're all just vessels.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We're here to be used. And I consider like my body as a temple. My body is a temple to God, you know?
Right.
And so with everything that I do, especially the gym, it started off as just therapy for real and just my quiet place where I could go. And now it's just going to me just trying to give glory to God, you know what I mean?
Right,
Take care of the
right.
temple that he's given me. And with people that do come and follow, because a lot of people will come randomly and just ask to train with me or whatever. And it's like, I love helping and I love to be of service to others. So that's really my biggest thing with the gym is just to be a light, let other people know, like, take care of your body.
Right.
God gave you this body, you lived another day.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know what? I think that when you I go to the gym every single day. I don't take no breaks just because I want the body that I want.
Yeah.
But I think that when you go to the gym, it kind of constructs a more of like it constructs your mind to have more how can I say it, more stability with life because you I mean some people will go to the gym and go one day, but dedication I mean when you go to the gym it's just dedicated, you're dedicated every single day. I mean if you go to the gym or you miss a day, you're like, oh, damn, I missed the day. I gotta go. I gotta do something. So I kind of know what you mean by that because at first I didn't like really going to the gym. My bro came and he came from LA. He came from LA and he was just like, let's go to the gym and stuff like that. He was like, you gotta do every day. Me, I was just going in the gym, doing a couple. I wasn't even doing sets. I was just doing, every workout bench or every single Western machine and stuff like that. But he taught me to to make sure it's structuring myself. Yeah. Make sure you do this, make sure that, but also to structure my mind to want it and to believe in myself enough. When you go in the gym, it's like, okay, I'm looking better, I'm looking good. In the beginning, I'm like, what am I going to do for? What am I doing this work for? But eventually it becomes like that, and but it helps out. It helps out, your mind. It helps out, your body, but also too, it makes you want to do more things. I mean, energizes you throughout the day. So I kind of know, what you're talking about. I mean, I be seeing you guys be lifting. Like I'll be like, no, I don't want to work out with them because I just seen you. I just seen you worked out with somebody. I think a couple days ago. You was with
Elijah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Elijah. Yeah, I seen that. And you were like, oh no. I'm like, oh no.
He said he threw up twice. Yeah, he threw up twice.
I'm like, oh wow. I mean, like, he must not be in the gym. For real, I'm like,
to be honest, this is one of my biggest inspirations.
Right, that's cool.
This is one of my biggest inspirations with the gym life.
Right.
I think for me, it's always been easy. Like I could work out for 2 weeks and get quick results, but I feel like one of the hardest things to do in life, period, is to do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
And then it get the same exact result as yesterday. It's a lot harder to cut fat than it is to be muscle,
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And my guy right here, he's been
working. So we've been seeing. How has the journey been with you? Like have it been like exciting? Like do you like want to go all the time? Or has it like really construct your mind to like, what? This is what I want. This is where I'm trying to head. This is a goal that
you taste like a mature sex on the beach.
It's cold. Whenever my bartender texts me, he told me, hey, can we something quick? I'm like, I can mess up. You can pull up greeting on the phone. Nah.
So simple.
Super precise.
All right. So for my question is, do you think that Fresno nightlife has changed since you guys came into the scene?
For sure.
Wow. For sure.
Like, but how has it changed since you guys came? Well, we know that before you guys came, it was so hard to go to an event that was so hard to just have a good time.
Yeah.
So like, how has that like changed since you guys came?
I think a big thing with us is when we go to events, we go there to have fun, but we actually really go there to do research.
Right.
We like to, it sounds crazy. No, because we talk about it, it sounds crazy, but we really are there like critiquing and paying attention to every little thing we see in an event. And I think we took a lot of our experience from us going out and was like, okay, let's apply that to ours. Okay. And then we noticed in the beginning, the disconnect is why are our people, Black people, not allowed into some of these spaces? Why are we not being able to, throw events there? We have our obvious reasons, the violence and everything, but it's not everyone's like that. So we kind of took the experience and what we thought we could do better and applied it to our events. And I think that's why, the events have been going good and successful.
No, it definitely has because, we see, every single event that you guys throw, even if it's parking, but what I like about you guys is that you guys don't discriminate of an event that's happening. You guys like to partner with everybody or even support of one another, so, and especially with so many Black-owned businesses out here, I see you guys supporting so many Black-owned businesses that are trying to strive and, and at in this time of age, it's so hard for Black-owned businesses to even grow and to even build just because it's, what we're, the life we're living or, so, but that's definitely important to, especially for Fresno goers, is that we go to a venue that is going to have a good time. Is this going to be, are there going to be more like a let's say like a partnership with you guys and just a specific venue that you guys are always going to be at all the time during the events at, or would it always change?
I don't think we would be the type to be tied down anywhere. Mm-hmm. We genuinely do enjoy the work that we do in every single venue that we go to, whether Rose, Encore, wherever. It doesn't matter. Vixen. Well, we did one at Vixen as well.
Okay.
Wherever, wherever we are, we love working with the different owners.
Okay.
And so I don't think we're the type really to be tied down to one area. But yeah, I think as we continue to grow, we'll be able to hit a couple of more markets. We even did Bobby's a couple of times. So yeah, I don't think we're the type to get tied down, but just continue to grow.
Wall to wall.
Yeah, right. You guys like going outside of California, like maybe Vegas or maybe other places, Atlanta, or exploring different avenues as you guys grow and build.
Love to do Vegas.
Yeah, love to do Vegas. Yeah. We've been asked a few times too.
Vegas.
Asked about Hawaii.
Yeah, asked about Hawaii.
Okay.
We've had a few in Vegas. What else?
We had Sacramento.
Someone asked about I Love R&B in Houston. So it
Vegas,
really
yeah.
just matters about timing and
Right.
if it works and all that.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
definitely interested.
Is there like a venue that you guys don't want to work with no more?
Nah.
It's always a venue. It's always. Is there one that you, I mean, let me say it different way. Is there like a venue
So
where
cut that out.
you won't want to work with just because of past events that happen, or it's like it's not good business no more? Is there a club or a venue out here that you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna pass on that and I'd rather go here than somewhere else?
Nah.
No, everyone's equal. Everyone's like, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
here. The money talks, bullshit walks.
Can't even be, we just like being in different places. You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
Like
That's cool.
every single building, a different crowd comes to MI, then that goes to the Rose,
Right.
then that goes to Bobby's,
Right.
and that goes to Club Encore. You know
Okay.
what I mean? It's literally like,
I
well,
love R&B. I don't know who the people are in there. I ain't never seen these black people before.
and come down.
It
right?
comes just for them. Just for the Litty Mike. Okay, so you know what? We're definitely gonna get into some good questions, especially with Dom. She got some great questions, and I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, take a drink, cause she got all the juicy, tea. So let's
Who wanna go first? Alex wanna go first?
Yeah, he said yeah.
Oh, she said yeah.
So, you was on Bub Wilco's Facebook.
Mm.
Do you consider yourself a sex symbol? The ladies want to know.
Nah. I just think I'm a great guy with a good heart.
Aww.
Okay.
He's literally lying.
You lying.
I'm like, I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
oh, great. You wrote that down, right?
I'm
You've been waiting for this question.
It will come up sometime.
I'm real media trained.
He
You know?
I see. I said,
He was
okay.
taking selfies outside before he came in. That's him.
Like, yo, you gonna see a sex symbol, all right?
Yeah. He's ready.
Okay, Mike.
Here we go.
The T app.
And hello.
You was on there.
Oh, what?
You had a lot of good reviews, though.
I did. I was surprised.
The ladies love it.
Uh-huh.
So, how does it feel to be on the T app? And how do you guys feel about the T app?
To be on the T app, it wasn't really a big. Honestly, I was a little bit more confused at first. Because literally, when I tell you I'm not talking to anybody, I don't know who wanted some little juice on me. But
You be all up in them ladies' faces.
I'm still
Come on down. Come on.
nobody.
Well, you can't.
So-
I mean, you can't.
He's full of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Full of shit.
I love the architecture.
So, what do you guys think about the TF though? Like, what do you guys think that ever since it came about?
I think it's so funny. Honestly,
Yeah.
I genuinely love the TF. I'm the type of guy, I already said it. I have nothing to hide with anybody.
Right.
Any female that I've ever talked to, mess with, y'all can go put publicly our whole relationship. I would
Yeah.
not care. That's just me as a person. I'm
I
not
feel
been
you.
the type
Yeah.
to hide anything.
Yeah,
I love that. I think it's hilarious.
yeah, it's
You
hilarious.
know, the whole
for sure.
she got it. I be scrolling through it sometimes, just looking like,
Yeah, I'll be on it. I'm still trying to get approval for it. I still haven't got approval for it yet. This is what's on there.
I got approved.
We had a watch party at my
I use my mama. I said, hey, mom, take a picture real quick. Like, I'm on there. See,
I know they made one for
For
men,
men.
but I'm
So that's
like,
what
y'all
you
still
said.
haven't approved it yet, and I'm still trying to wait to see what's going on. I mean, this team don't got no access to it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
there's one for the guys now. It's called the Juice
The
app.
juice.
Oh, it's called a juice app.
You got to do that one. The juice out.
Okay,
That
yeah,
one's where men can now, speak
right,
their
right,
piece.
right.
And I'm posting all y'all on it.
Right.
And I'm posting all y'all on there. I'm not playing.
So watch out.
Yeah.
2021 was
I'm
crazy.
posting everybody
Don't post
girlfriends.
me, okay?
I thought the tip was cool at first. Then until I think,
The ladies be lying.
yeah, the ladies
Ladies
be lying.
lying.
I think once they seen the drama and the messiness with it got
Yeah.
out of control.
They got hyped up.
Especially once it got clout, once it got so much fame and so much, media,
Yeah.
it just, everyone's like, I'm just gonna post him. He don't even gotta have nothing. He's just gonna be posting just to post.
It's
Like,
one thing to type behind a screen.
Yeah.
You can be anonymous.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, hey, I can have some people took that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's the part I didn't appreciate.
Right.
They had your brother fucked up, huh?
Yeah, take me off of there.
Yeah.
I respect.
But I got the green flags though, so I'm
Yeah,
You had a lot of
ladies.
flags.
Good guy.
Y'all know.
DJ Alex, you wasn't on
No,
that.
he was on there. They was talking about him. They said he be ruining relationships. Home record. That's what they said.
You see no,
But it got taken down.
Yeah, so I had my legal team. I was
Right.
on there for a little bit, maybe like a week,
Oh,
and then
Bro said my
you
legal
was in relationships.
home record.
by the grace of God,
You know what? I think it's because they're very friendly at I Love R&B. They walk around and they talk to everybody.
I mean, would you want a host who just mean mugs you?
For sure. And that's what I respect about you guys.
Yeah.
You guys come around and y'all speak.
Oh,
Because
for
don't take my money and not speak.
Just go for your money.
Okay?
Nah.
Just take it, get it in, and that's about it.
My little $20 piece.
No, look,
I'm gonna come give everybody a hug.
come on. We've had those talks though.
Right.
Like, well, people are spending money to come here. How can we make that money work?
Right.
Because you work really hard for your
Yeah,
$20,
yeah.
regardless of
For
what
sure.
Yeah. Cause you guys definitely are definitely people persons, because every time I see you guys, or every time I see some video on social media, you guys are always interacting with the crowd or
Alright.
interacting with individuals, period. So that's what I like about you guys, that you guys are not stuck up just because of the the club you guys get in, or the fame you guys get in now and stuff like that. And I say fame because, not saying that you're just famous worldwide, but this is more of a major thing just because that it's coming from black men that are doing it. And it's like I said, it's hard to make an impact in the city, especially as black men. So you guys are definitely doing your things and making sure people's comfortable, but also it brings the people, it makes people be more comfortable coming to the event and having a good time. Because if you got boring hosts, they're not gonna want to come to the club. And we gotta look good, we gotta they don't want no ugly host and DJ.
Yeah.
It all comes with being a host and being a DJ and stuff like that. Have you guys was able to host certain weddings or certain events that you didn't want to do? Was there a wedding, or was there an event that you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this event, it's too far, or I just don't want to do it because it don't represent who we are? Has there ever been an event like that?
Usually we won't do it if that's the case.
Mhm.
If there's an event that comes across the table that's just like,
But has there been an event that
Yeah,
you guys had to I can't do it?
essentially, yeah. There's been a
Okay.
couple. There's been a couple
Wait.
where we just like,
Team
Right.
Jam. How'd you like that?
ah,
See you post RTK. How'd you like that?
Um,
Those little boys is tight.
yeah, I didn't really know. It was more so, me doing it for Sarah. But he told me the idea of the event, giving back to youth event, mentors and everything. So I was really cool. It caught me by surprise. I wasn't sure. I didn't realize it was a team jam. Yeah,
For real.
And regardless, what they do, kind of seeing the impact they had on them kids. I was literally, the kids knew their words bar for bar, word for.
Right.
So I was actually really, really dope to see. So they crazy. Yeah, they crazy. But having that impact on a generation, that's hard to do.
Especially the youth.
Especially the youth.
Yeah, especially it's so hard to get the youth to do positive things, especially with so much so much going on. So
Yeah.
that have you guys like had people or just the youth coming to you like, I want to do what you guys are doing. I want to be able to DJ and get to be host and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like, how has that like changed your guys' like to just have people that look up to you guys?
Honestly, it's bigger for me with just I have a lot of nieces and nephews. Even just my niece, I don't have it right now, but I like how you have the little slit in my eyebrow. And my nieces and nephews the other day got their haircut and they got the little slit in their eyebrow. And that was just like the biggest thing for me. I was like she's an ear, and I love
It's the little things that matter.
Yeah, so just that enough. That my nieces and nephews looking at me and thinking I'm cool. And that's enough for me.
Right.
Honestly.
That's
my
cool.
biggest thing.
I mean, that's cool because we always need those that look up to us because that's that in this day age, looking up to certain other things is so crazy.
Yeah.
Social media is becoming more and more. It's putting kids in a predicament where it's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, AI and everything like that. Like, social media is not how it used to be back then, where it's just so simple. Now it's so easy to, be influenced by certain things and violence and so much. So,
I miss 2005.
where you could just go to parties and, like, it's not like that no more. Like, we can't even walk nowhere. We can't even walk to a party. We can't do nothing no more like how we used to be. It's because there's so much going on. But, the influence that people bring onto the city that's what brings it back for the youth because, right now it's all about the youth. Because those are the future after us
For sure.
So we got to make sure that but that's why I say, influencing them and making sure that they have a right, head on their shoulder and don't, the things that you guys do for the community and for the youth, that's major important, especially for, everybody in Fresno and stuff like that. So
Thank you.
no, it's definitely, brother.
This is Dominique Love, and this is my co-host, Matt Woods, and this is the Sip and Talk. Thank you for DJ Alex and Litty Mike for coming on.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Matt Woods.
And I'm Dominique Love.
And this is the Sip and Talk interview show.